This story was submitted to me by a guy named Adam. This is his story. Hello, my name is Adam. Let me tell you about something that happened to me 10 years ago during my high school days. I went to my friend John's house to hang out because his parents had left to Mexico for a few days. John and I were best friends. John had told me that he had scored an ounce of marijuana. I had no idea where he got it from, but I did not care. I just wanted to smoke it. John then mentioned to me that if I had ever heard of eating marijuana. I told him, damn, that must taste nasty. But he explained. He told me that we can make brownies and put the marijuana inside. I told him, wow, John, you're a genius. He explained to me that it makes you really high and tastes really good at the same time. So I told him, let's do it, John. I had no knowledge about the difference of smoking it versus eating it. We began the process of making the brownies from a Betty Crocker box. We put the whole ounce of marijuana into the mix. We then placed it into the pan and baked it. After 2 hours, we were ready to give it a try when we heard a knock on the door. It was John's uncle. Quickly I turned on the television and turned on the PlayStation, pretended to have been playing. John's uncle came in and saw the brownies. He said, wow, homemade brownies? Can I have some? I started getting nervous. I was sweating, and I didn't know what to do. Neither did John. We were scared inside, and we told him he can have a little piece. We saw him take a little piece off, almost the size of a crumb, and he said, it's delicious. We felt relieved he only took a crumb. John and I then started playing PlayStation, waiting for his uncle to leave so we can eat the brownies. His uncle was there for about 45 minutes. We then heard a big noise coming from the restroom. His uncle had collapsed and he was saying, call the ambulance, I'm having a heart attack. I went to the kitchen to get the house phone when I saw that half of the pan of brownies was missing. I called the ambulance, and in a few minutes the ambulance showed up and took John's uncle away. John and I were scared. We didn't know what was going to happen to his uncle because we had never ate brownies with marijuana before. Also, we knew we were going to get in trouble if our parents found out that we were smoking marijuana. After hours and hours of just thinking of the scenarios that was going to happen to us, after John's uncle told his parents, we heard a car pull up in the driveway. It was a taxi, and John's uncle came out of the taxi, so we opened the door. He then sat down on the couch without saying a word. He just sat there with the biggest smile in the world. He never did tell John's parents, nor did John's uncle talk to us about what happened that day. He kept it a secret. Thank you, John's uncle, and sorry.